What is going on, empty room? I need to figure out stuff to do while like I'm getting everything set up stream wise. Cause I'm just like sitting here, empty room, waiting for everybody. But I just talk to myself the whole time. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. What? Dill had an answer? Somebody asked me a question. Did Dill ask if we were streaming? No! The stream is now. It's right now, this very second. Oh, let me just drop a quick link in the Sons of the Forest channel. Da 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 da. I have the Mario music stuck in my head for no reason whatsoever. So I'm in the original Forest Discord too. And it got updated to Sons of the Forest shortly after release. Well, soup, 17 dragonfishes, morning. And so I love that this base, the entire first floor is all still underwater. It's amazing. But anyway, so I'm the only one posting in the creator area of the Sons of the Forest Discord. Or in the new Discord, that is. The old one. That's what I meant to say. All right, so we're doing this thing mostly out of stone. That's kind of the tricky part about it, is doing it mostly out of stone here, while maintaining this shape. Trying to think about the next thing that I need to kind of get started here. It is. It's going to be, it's a Mesoamerican temple, or Mesoamerican pyramid, also referred to commonly as a step pyramid. And so it's going to take a lot of just planning out and thinking. But let's go ahead and just kind of get some of these console commands set up. It's all, like, it'll take shape once we get into it, but it'll still take a little bit. Might as well get our stone out while we're here. There we go. All right, and then from here, let's get some console commands activated. It's been a minute since I've played Sons of the Forest, actually. Oops, don't want to do that. Add all the items. That's not the console command. Add all the items. Instant book build on. Do we need anything else? Let's lock the time of day to noon. There we go. All right. And I guess I can turn on log hack too, because yeah, that's gonna stay. Okay. All right. So the key is we're trying to keep this central piece here the whole way up, because that is dead center on this build. And so now what we'll do is we'll start doing the first step here, which means that this, oh, this is going to be a long game loop. I like building in games, but to be honest with you, building pyramids, they're more tedious than fun, because it's just you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, just reducing it by one each time. I did a nice triangle pyramid in Conan one time. That was before I was like streaming or like doing anything like that. But yeah, so with this one, it'll be the Mesoamerican style, so step pyramid. I really don't like that. This thing was too big to do like the perfect sizing on it, and so we'll have to kind of get creative in that back area, but made it work as best we could. Late night cramps are what? We having late night cramps over there, Master of Food? What'd you eat? That's not fun. Okay, and so I guess that'll be the end of that. So we already have one room for this area, so I don't think I'm going to add any floors here, which means that we're going to cheat a little bit and get some logs out. Maybe. Yeah, we will. We're at least going to do this fully in stone. I guess it really doesn't matter, does it? Because if we're using the log hack here, that doesn't matter. Hey, what's going on? What was it? Dadito? Dadindo? I'm terrible with names. You can ask anybody in this chat. I'm horrible at names. I butcher them constantly, so you guys are allowed to butcher mine. And then also make fun of me. How you doing, bud? Finally got someone to decorate that house. That's exciting. That's good. I want to tour that base. I know I talk about it frequently and I haven't had a chance to, but I definitely want to get in there. I've just been ridiculously busy for the past few days here. You know how it goes. Do you? Do you know how it goes? Not what I meant to do. That's the only aggravating part of building with stone here. That little flub right there. I guess Duarte would probably be a lot easier for me to say anyway, so we'll just say Duarte. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. This is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, I really don't like how this is structured, but it's kind of the best we could do right here, and so we're going to make it work. And I'm not a big fan that I had to use the logs, but logs are just a lot more practical when you're trying to do like a patchwork like that. So yeah, since I didn't get into Grounded yesterday, we'll be back in Grounded on Thursday. Tomorrow's Jay's stream, so probably going to continue with either Dreamlight, Disney Dreamlight Valley, or what else does he play? He plays Nightingale. That's the other game. I know there's a lot of people on our channel who like Nightingale. And then I'll be back on Thursday with some Grounded. And then Friday, I actually need to reach out to one of our community members and see what they want to do. But going to try to do Jacob's community play with us. He's been asking to play a game with me for a couple weeks now, a few weeks now. No idea what we're going to do. Maybe some Grand Theft Auto or something crazy like that. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So I almost want to keep this flagged a little bit. I mean, they typically didn't finish that part. Yeah, you're right about that. Very right about that. Accurate. I keep getting that itch to go back into Project Zomboid, though. Like, I want to build in Zomboid. I don't just want to, like, run around and collect stuff. I actually want to build a pretty decent big base. And so, it's unfortunate, but, like, 17 Dragonfishes and I, when we were playing the other day, we get through the ridiculousness that was just surviving in that, finally get to a base location, and we're like, okay, let's make the base here, but I have to go, so maybe next time. It was just such an unfortunate part. I was thinking about doing the same, that exact thing here, just using log supports for the parts that nobody's gonna see, but I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna know that I cut a corner. You know what I mean? And, like, I don't know, is this base legend or is it base shortcuts? Like, some of our builds on this channel have taken us 40, 50. I think there's a Conan build that literally took about 80 hours in total to do. Like, it was 3-4 weeks of playing a few hours every day. And so, like, there's some builds that we've done that have taken so much time, like ridiculous amounts of time, because we don't really cut corners on this channel. At least when we don't have to, right? I've never been against that type of thing. Like, I am using console commands, so I mean, I guess I am cutting that corner, right? I'm not collecting all this stone. But at the same time, I'm not going to cut that many corners when it comes to building. I want a good build. Let's see here. Got a lot of stone here. We'll hop up on top and do the horizontal bars in just a moment here. figure that's easier. But yeah, back in Grounded tomorrow. I'm missing that game too. There's so many games that we're like actively playing on this channel that we are, I don't know, I'm enjoying it. Probably gonna be putting Silent Hill 2 to bed though, unfortunately, because of all the frame rate issues we were having while streaming. Oh well, that game's fun as hell. I'm still playing it like in my downtime, but either way. Doing it right by not doing them stone manually like you're doing in your base. That makes sense. All right, so let's go ahead and get up here. So that way we can start doing the next level here. Hop up here. Okay. So the way that we have to do this, unfortunately. Go the right way. No, don't go that way. Go this way. There we go. Forgot how to do it for a second. Okay, so then we put these in. Then we get to remove this. And then Major Killer and I need to play some more Phasmophobia, because there's an event happening right now that I have not really taken part in yet. All right, toss these down here. Let's get a log in play. Spawn item log. I did download a new program to help me with benchmarking on my computer. So I am currently able to kind of get things a little bit more smooth. I might retry Silent Hill 2 in one of the coming days here. But that game, it was just brutal to play on the live stream. Like, it was playable on my end, but for what I was seeing on your guys' end, it did not look good at all. Didn't vote for the fortress? What fortress? I'm very confused about what fortress you're talking about there, Master of Food. Yeah, I'm like drawing a blank on that one. Because I mean, the last time I did like a fortress build or something like that, it was a while ago. It was that castle I did, right? I think so, at least. All right, so that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not really trying to put a platform there, but I do need one here, so it isn't that big of a deal. Okay. Got ourselves some beams here. Now we just got to put these horizontals on. Damn it. I got a feeling it's going to be easier if I just do it from underneath. Yeah. Definitely going to be easier just doing it from underneath here. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? Like, I'm just using this as supports. But still. Oh, you made a poll in Discord? I need to check that out. Yeah, I haven't had a chance. I haven't voted in that. And so I definitely want to see what you're going to do next. That island port is incredible. Well, we got to plan a day and a time for me to do a tour. I want to do a featured video of that one. Like, that's a really cool base. Like, I think people, that's the type of base where I'm like, man, do a save file on that one. Like, give that one to the people. You know what I mean? This makes me so angry. Like, it just makes me so angry that this is like this. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Nothing, right? Just gonna wall it up. Wall up our shame here. So unfortunate. Okay. All right. Well, I will make sure to vote in it before the poll ends here. Definitely don't want to leave you hanging there. Man. Just going to wall this up so I can stop looking at it. Realistically, I mean, I'm upset about it, but there's nothing I could have done. Because, like, if I shifted this over, it's 3 blocks over. And so if I shifted this thing, you can even see it in the ground. Like, it would have probably been easier to manage. but I'm already right up on the edge of the swamp already. And so I could have probably shifted it, but I don't know, the size of this base that I'm building, definitely too big. Maybe if I put it back there, it would have fit, but whatever. Okay, all right. Well, I will definitely be in on that poll because I am curious what you got going next. I'm excited. I like to see the bases that you guys are doing in the community. I think that shit's fun. Not gonna let me put one there, but you're gonna let me put it there. Just wall that up like that. I'm okay with that. Yeah. It's a little janky, but you know what? I like janky. Not only is it a fun word to say, but janky. You counted how big that base is? 30 by 29. That's a big base. That's a really big one. Like when you really get into it, that's pretty big, man. It's impressive. I'm not impressed with this patchwork job that I'm putting in right here. In fact, I'm actually rather disappointed in myself for this one. But oh well. Can't be mad about that. Best we can do is just keep on keeping on. What the hell happened there? No, don't like that. Like started sloping itself. That's dumb. Don't do that. So again, it's not gonna look pretty. Man, this might not even look pretty. Yeah, whatever. I just don't want to have all this exposed nonsense out back here. Okay. No more exposed nonsense. Still doesn't look the best, but better than what it did look. And it at least looked like I tried, right? Maybe? Does it look like I tried? I hope it looks like I tried. Okay, let me see if I can just finagle this in here. Does not appear like it. But 29 doesn't make it. That makes sense. Well, I mean, if you do an odd point in this, it's like that's how you get your pointed roofs. And so it makes sense. Definitely makes sense to do that. Such a satisfying sound laying down the stone. At least it is to me. This could be nails on the chalkboard for some of you. Also, I feel like you should be able to do like the little stair pieces there without an issue, but it does not let you do that. Oh well. Ooh, get to do the sixth one on these. That extra click. So what's going to be great is not only are we building this massive temple, but we are going to eventually turn most of it gold and have a gold step pyramid in the middle of the swamps here. I guess one saving grace is that every single level is going to be slightly easier to build. Like, just slightly easier. Because, I mean, it goes in a little bit. So, anyway. Just random thoughts I have while I'm doing the repetitive game loop that we've chosen. I do need to figure out the internal like rooms and stuff like that. Because just because we're making a giant pyramid does not mean that we're leaving it non-functional. Like, this thing's going to definitely function. Okay, so this goes here. Alright, so here we go. There's our little room here. Or not room, but there's our second level. Let's see. Just use this to get out of here. Trying to think if we want to put any rooms there. Because, like, you see we have 2 front rooms there. And then they lead back into, like, just this larger room. I think we'll do rooms on this next level here. That's what we'll do. We'll put some rooms on this one. Need to figure that out with the staircase, but either way. Okay. Now let's go ahead and put all of the walls down. Or I guess not walls, but floor rather. So I tried to figure out how many levels this is going to be when we were first building it. Because it's... I don't even remember how, like, what the dimensions are. I think it's like 24 by 24, maybe? I don't know, I'll have to count it out. But either way, I'm trying to keep everything really balanced, but still have some practicality to it. Like, this will be a functioning base with, like, water collection, food collection, all of that. Food collection? I think that's called farming, Kevin, or agriculture. Love this. Alright, so once we get the floor down, we'll go ahead and figure something out here. You know, we could just have it interconnected. That's not a bad idea. Like, you can't access it from the stairs, but you can access kind of everything. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it. Okay, so before we forget about that, head back over this way real quick. So this is our little building here. Let's go ahead and drop this piece. It's a good central piece, right? So I don't think I'm going to be able to do this in stone. Like, I really don't think it's practical to do it in stone. Oops, I took out the horizontal beam. That is not what we meant to do there. Okay. So, but I don't want to do this in rope. Let me think for a sec. Get a new log in here. Gonna do this out of log. Just because it's so much easier to build stairs with logs in this game. Oh, I think I have this in the wrong positioning, don't I? Yes, I do. I need to have the final piece go up that way. Messed that one up. That'd be a cool idea. That's how I did the castle, where if any enemy steps onto the bridge that gets you, like, the single access point into that base, if anybody steps on that single point, the whole castle blows up. Or not the whole castle, but the whole bridge blows up. And so everybody drowns and nobody else can get in. Like, really effective way of doing that, in my opinion. But you know how that goes. Nobody asked for my opinion. Okay, this is what we were trying to build before. Cool. Okay, I'll put those there. again, I kind of wish that we didn't have to do it like this. Oh, you're going to make me take the whole ceiling out, aren't you? That's annoying. That's super annoying. Alright, let me think here. What's the least amount of damage I can do? Is just right here. And I almost want to go back in and do this out of stone now that I have to rebuild all of this. A Coliseum? That would be a cool one. Dude, I'd like to see a Coliseum. That's like pretty legit. Like, I think that's really cool. Alright, we gotta take out all of this in order to make this work. A little annoying, but it'll be worth it eventually. There are stone stairs. Stone stairs are a pain to build. I've never built the stairs out of stone. Let me clarify that. I've never built stone stairs per se. But yeah, there's definitely an option to do that. Alright, hang on. Getting all sorts of mixed up here. Why are you not letting me take you out? Because you had too much running for you. Don't like that. It's going to be kind of annoying if I have to redo this whole damn roof, but let's see what we can do here. Ah, see, it's not letting me take this piece out here. Yeah, because I need to get this piece in. Always fun when you have to like deconstruct something that you've been working on for a while. But if you want something done, do it properly. Come on now. Okay. Whew. So now we should be able to take out this piece pretty easily. Oh wait, no, I need that piece out too, so let's get this back in here. Where'd those stones come from? It's weird. But yeah, 17 dragonfishes. If you can figure out how to do the stone stairs, that would be cool. I've never actually been able to do it before. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to do the stone stairs. I know you can do like a stone staircase, which is kind of what I'm gonna redo right here, because I feel like this is tacky to have this stone or this this log stuff in here now. And so we're gonna actually take this whole thing down and remake as much of it as possible out of stone. Okay. Whew. Let's try this again. Pick this piece up. And then we want to put one. Where is it? Where's my little... There we go. And there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so now we want to put another piece. Come on, where's the thing? There's the thing. Right here, and right here. Then here, here, here. Yep, there we go. I do love how you have to do this with stone. Whereas like you can do it other ways when you're using logs, but you have to kind of self-support it and then dismantle it when you're doing it with stone. And I just think that's a nice little feature to just add to the level of detail. Because, I mean, obviously stone's going to be a hell of a lot heavier. So it just kind of makes practical sense here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some stairs on here real fast. Clean up, too. Okay. There's those stairs. Yeah, get all this stuff cleaned up. Again, do love how the first floor of our base is mostly water. Like, can drink down there, can get random stuff. It's randomly handy. Okay, so there's those. Oops. Come on now. Work with me here. Okay, now we want to put these crossbars, then supports, and take out these. Drop the support. Just wondering if it was possible. I don't believe it is. I think that this is as much stone as you can do staircase-wise. Is you can use the stone to create ramps, but then you ultimately have to use the logs to get it the rest of the way here. So I think that's kind of the limitation that we're all stuck with. Okay. With this though, oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and turn this into just one solid structure here. No point in letting people see behind the scenes, right? I mean, we just killed all of this area, or this room, though. A little unfortunate, but not my problem. That's poopy. It is. It's very much so. But it's okay. We will overcome. I'm trying to think where else I want to have these. Guess we'll have those right there. Might as well, right? Just adds to the aesthetic at this point. Oh, I forgot to put my my Discord link. Oh well. Just not gonna worry about it today. Oh, what's going on there? Not gonna let me put anything there? That's silly. It really doesn't matter. As long as I can put that there, I don't really care if I have to do a cross piece or not. So, as long as this is here, who cares? Alright, so this is when it gets kind of annoying. I always got to remember how to do this. But this section right here, if I have it start on this side, no, not what I'm trying to do. No, that ain't gonna work. I guess that actually would work, would it? Yeah, it does work. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I got it right. So you need to remove like the front piece of those to get yourself up properly. So there we go. Is that the beam? Yeah, it's the beams. Okay. All right. So we got that going. There's so many like hidden features in Sons of the Forest. It's not surprising to me that, like, I mean, you guys were the ones who told me that the artifact can like upgrade walls and make them gold, you know? And so I posted a video just with that in it, and somebody even responded back on that video. They commented, they just go, so I have like 800 hours in Sons of the Forest. How the hell do you have gold walls? Like, there's so much in that game that just the developers didn't tell anybody about, which, I mean, it is what it is. They're hidden features for a reason. But I mean, yeah, some of that stuff, how are you supposed to figure out like what the artifact does? There's no notes on like actually using the artifact. There's notes on like what the artifact is, but there's like no notes on actually using the damn thing. let's go ahead and just kind of get these pieces in here. Just cap this off a little bit. Make it look all pretty. Oh, look at that. Look at how pretty that is. So pretty. All right, and so this is now our new step pyramid room. So we can just ditch that log now. Get our stones here. Okay. And so the next part of the step pyramid is going to start here. And it builds in from there. You guys see how it's working? I mean, obviously, step pyramids, when I say step pyramid, it should immediately, like, everybody should know what the hell I'm talking about. All right, but before we get too far along, we got to... It's annoying. Build this right here. Okay. So before we get too far along, we do have to make sure that our middle piece is highlighted and just raised up real fast. Let's just take care of that. And in fact, you know what? I think I'm going to turn it into a room this time around. Yeah, that actually sounds like fun. Oops. You know what? Dropping floor here. If we're going to make it a room, might as well have floor on it, right? You're stuck. Step pyramid. What? Step pyramid? What? I'm so confused. 17 dragonfishes. V confused. I hope you're not stuck anywhere. Okay. Whoops. Don't fall. Damn it. Of course I'm going to fall. All right, and so if this is going to be our access point, that means that I want this, oops, to be our entrance. Love that. Okay. So before we do anything else, let's go ahead and build out our little interior room here. Just using some columns. Just to keep things clean. So this room, we don't want to have it be the entire like size of the one beneath it. So I think I'm just going to kind of do a little half size of it. Step pyramid, pyramid. You making a step pyramid, but no step, bro. What is happening? I am having so much trouble following along today. Like, but we're just gonna go with it. I swear, like, a regular pyramid would be less repetitive than doing a step pyramid, though. You just gotta follow those steps. Gotta just follow the steps. I mean, if you want, I can post the steps for a step pyramid. Somewhere step related. I'm going to have Jay create a channel in the Discord called step related things. Maybe not. You don't want to give Jacob that kind of access. Look at this. Alright, so then this is all going to lead into this. Nice. Man, I almost want to expand it a little bit. Nah, I'll keep it 3x3. Step bro, I'm stuck in a step pyramid. What are you doing, step bro? You guys know that meme? That's an old school meme. Alright, I need another room on this level. It's just, you gotta. You know, sometimes you gotta. I partially get it. I'll be honest with you. See, I don't think you guys deal with this at all, but we have this really dumb thing in the United States called daylight savings time, and it was daylight savings this weekend, and so like right now it's 2:50 in the afternoon, but it feels like 3:50. And so when you're like me and you wake up at 5:30 every single morning, I've effectively been getting up at 4:30 for the past several days, not complaining in the slightest. But oh my God, am I tired? Like constantly tired. And so, yeah, that's where I'm at. So all I'm doing right now is I'm just mapping out another room for myself. So that way we can have more rooms inside of our step pyramid here. Need this thing to be practical. Yeah, so basically our time zones fluctuate. And I normally am in the Pacific time. It's Pacific Standard Time. But now I'm officially in Pacific Date Time. And so in spring, our clocks roll back by an hour. Yeah, and then in fall, we put them back forward. It is the dumbest thing in the world, in my opinion. Daylight savings time was originally created so farmers could have more sunlight during the day in the winter months and stuff like that. From my understanding of it's really limited. But daylight savings time is the stupidest thing in America. And like what's really dumb is there's like countries in our time zones that don't recognize that time zone difference or time change. And so like I'll try to do business with like companies in Mexico or something like that, and it'll be like an hour later for them, and they'll be questioning why I'm trying to reach out to them. Oh, you have it in Belgium too? Okay. Our time zones flush. Kind of. Well, they get out of whack. That's the best way of looking at it. They definitely get out of whack. All right. So now that we got this situated, let's go ahead and finish building out the actual walls here. You got that, Pokemon? Summer, winter time. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. For us, it's like November, March. I think it's March. It's either March or April. But yeah, for like 1 week straight, every American is cranky as hell because their sleep schedule gets affected by the government. Nobody likes that. I used to work at a nightclub, like you guys know. And so every time that we would work daylight savings at the nightclub, it was the biggest pain in the ass. Because that meant that there was another hour for people to drink. There was another hour for the band to play. Like, you put a band up there at 12, and you'd be like, all right, you guys got to be off at 12:30. That's a 90-minute set on daylight savings. Like, they knew how to milk it. So, anyway, you get the idea. That is happening? I thought daylight savings was like just a United States thing. And here I am learning that it is happening in Belgium. And you guys have the same ridiculousness all over the world too. Ridiculous. We should, I don't know who we gotta talk to, but we should just like all get in some vans and drive to the location of where we need to go. And just be like, hey, cut this out. Everybody hates it. And they don't like you for doing it. Interesting. I did not know this. I legitimately, and I'm not trying to sound like, I mean, it's impossible for me not to, but I'm not trying to sound like an ignorant American, not understanding how, like, other countries operate. But I legitimately, I think I was even told in, like, school growing up that it was only the United States that dealt with that stuff. But anyway, it's cool to know that we're not alone. That makes sense. That would definitely make sense. Alright, just Just getting rid of a couple more of these beams. Again, the idea is I want to map out the hallways for this floor before we, oh, that reminds me, I need to fix that other floor. I just want to map out the hallways before we start putting down any more flooring. Just keep things as organized as possible while we're doing this. Alright, where's that floor that was broke? It'd be easier to see it from underneath. One of these has like a hole in it. Did I already patch it? Okay, I guess I already patched it. Never mind then. Alright, add these supports here. You know, for something this small, you don't even really have to do this. Like, it's such a small space that you can just span this distance without adding these extra supports. But to be honest with you, I kind of like the aesthetic now. Like, it just adds so much more to it. So I think I'm going to run our first base building contest for Discord members this December. Gonna do a holiday base build. Haven't decided any of the parameters or anything like that yet, but probably do like a Steam gift card or something like that as a giveaway. Have the community vote too, so that way it's as unbiased as possible. Like, can't vote for yourself, but you can vote for anybody, or pick your favorite 2 or 3 builds, that kind of thing. Alright. Yeah, finish this room off. Gotta love that. Oh, I did bring my water in here. It's fantastic. Sitting here starting to get a headache, and I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't really had any water today. I was smart. I brought it with me. Oops. Yeah, doesn't matter. I'm actually a little upset that I missed Major Killer's first stream too. So I need to go back and watch that. I encourage everybody in our community to stream. It's fun. It's so much fun. Especially if you're me and you just talk to yourself 24/7 anyway. Like, not to sound crazy or anything like that, but when I'm in my office, I'm constantly just talking to myself or talking on the phone or something like that. You had a Dr. Pepper for the first time today. Well, how did that go? Did you enjoy it? Do you understand what all the hype's about? Watching videos. Was it actually a spider or was it something else? Because I've had those days where, like, I've thought that like a giant spider was crawling on me, but it was like my cat, like, putting her whiskers on my leg or something like that. It was great. Yeah, Dr. Pepper's one of the decent ones. Personally, I'm trying to get off of soda a little bit. I drink way too much soda and energy drinks and stuff like that. Don't kill spiders. Spiders are friends. Put spiders into a container and take them outside and let them kill the horrible bugs like mosquitoes. I mean, obviously that's my personal opinion, but I don't know. We find some massive spiders in our house here, and I capture and release every single one of them. I'd rather them take out the other bugs than anything else. I just trapped myself in here, didn't I? Alright, let's go out the front entrance. Still need to put, like, lights in this thing and stuff like that. Whee! Alright, come together. Come in together. Alright, so now that we got all that done, now it kind of just turns into a game of adding flooring. It's kind of the big thing that everybody needs right now, right? It's flooring. Love it. I do love that if you focus on getting the rooms right, you can kind of just rocket through the rest of the flooring to get to your next level of the pyramid here. Oof, that's a big one. That is a big one, man. If you're able to see that kind of detail, you're not kidding about it being a big spider. That is a big spider. Water break. I had somebody ask me one time if I drink an entire one of these every single day. I try to. It's only one like US gallon. And so it's like what's a US gallon like? 2.1 liters? No, I'm sorry. 1.6 liters. No, wait, no, where is it? There's no markup there. Doesn't tell me how big this thing is. It's 2 liters though. Somebody asked me once and it's 2 liters of water. The lynx spider. I need to look into that one. That one sounds cool. We get some fun ones here in Southern California. Like, I think I showed you guys a picture of the big black one that I caught the other day. That one's a fun one. Why are you not letting me put this down here? Hang on. Okay. And instead of trapping ourselves, let's just use this to get out. Perfect. But yeah, we get black widows and brown recluse inside of our garage constantly. Those are fun ones to deal with. It's a feline creature. I know what a lynx cat looks like. Those are cool looking cats, man. With like the little curled ears and stuff like that. Those are some cool cats. Like yeah. Actually, I think I was telling my wife the other day how badly I want a lynx. Like they're cool. They're really cool looking. God damn it. Okay, let's try that again. Not what I meant to do. I meant to only go up to the top here. Okay, close these off real fast. Still have the entire other side here to do, but we'll get there. Man, so it takes about an hour to put in one level on this thing. Damn it. I guess I could have left that, but whatever. Sounds good. Wait, sleep on the bathroom floor? What? Don't sleep on bathroom floors. It doesn't sound that healthy. Or comfortable, for that matter. I've had to do that one time in my life. I wouldn't recommend it. All right. Well, don't let me keep you up, Master Food. I appreciate you hanging out with us, as always. Ooh, heated tiles. That sounds nice. My brother-in-law, his house they moved, had heated tiles, and it was the best thing in the morning to come down in like a winter's day and just have it be ultra comfortable in a very nice house. Like that's one of those luxuries that I actually do support. I would imagine that would actually be ridiculously comfortable. I love how Dill was like, "Hey, when's the stream?" And I was like, "Now." And yeah, he never showed up. Oh well. Oops. Whatever. This part doesn't need to be perfect, even though I had that whole thing about not cutting corners. There's not really a corner to cut here. Well, that's an interesting thing. I almost don't even know how to respond to that. But I mean, to each their own. If you want to sleep on a bathroom floor and it's comfortable, then you do you, bro. Nobody should judge you. And if they do judge you, who cares? They probably don't have heated tiles in their bathroom. Like, I mean, that's just logic. Oops. Oh boy. Such a fun, repetitive loop in this game. Go with this piece, and this piece, and this piece, and this piece. You want to try out his bathroom? It does sound pretty luxurious, doesn't it? Like, I mean, it definitely does sound luxurious. Damn it. It's going to be too much of a pain to get up off of without doing something like this. Come on. There we go. Always go one more. I mean, you could do like one of those hotel Airbnb kind of rentals. Just rent out your bathroom floor. Like answering the question there, just does it have a bathroom? It is a bathroom. Okay, what about a kitchen? No kitchen, but there's a sink. Actually, I don't know. Is there a kitchen, Master of Food? You rocking the kitchen bathroom lifestyle? I had a buddy in college who had a mini fridge in his bathroom. There was no food in that fridge, though. I mean, you can obviously guess what a college male would store in a bathroom mini fridge. Potato salad. $5 and a taco? Also accurate. Very accurate. Okay, so where's here? Man, making that progress. So this is the next level up here. Let's free camera it for a sec. Making progress. You can't even really see it, but that is a step pyramid just getting started. That'll be fun to finish up. I do need to figure out how many levels this thing's going to be. Wait, Jacob juice? Gross. Is that what $5 and a taco gets you? Does that get you some Jacob juice? You could make some hot salt water with that, you know. That does seem somewhat appetizing, I guess. Maybe. Let's get the free camera off. Start working on our next level in the step here. So we are going to need to figure out another room situation here. Let's see, what time is it on the East Coast? It's election day here in the United States. And so while I don't talk about politics on this channel, I am very interested in the outcome of this election and other things. And so I do want to see those results. Come on, there we go. There's a small part of me that wants to do this as a ramp. Oh, did I just remove a stone instead? What did I just take out? What did I just take out of this? I see it. Okay, yeah, I did take out a stone. It's annoying. I know you're not Jacob. Jacob's irreplaceable. Alright, add these pieces. Whoops. Nice. I'm curious about the results too. Let us know if the saltwater soup tastes good or not, I guess. Is that the way to say that or look at that? Maybe. I don't know. All right. So this one steps in. Oops. Sounds good, Master of Food. You have a great rest of your day, sir. Always appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate everybody stopping by. But anyway, yeah, I'm thinking holiday base theme for this coming December. Do your best. Doesn't have to be like Christmas, you know, because like, yeah, not every game's going to have Christmas building stuff. But do your best base that's winter themed. You know, so whatever winter means to you. Oh, you were talking about the election? Well. Dude, can you tell that I'm exhausted today? Like operating on maybe 4 hours of sleep or less. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm very curious about the election results this year. It's going to be a very, very unique year. Like, I mean, okay, so my day job is in the economy, right? Like, I work in the stock market. I work in investor relations. And so, can I even call it a day job? Like, my other YouTube channel. So, yeah, I guess it is my day job. But so, my other YouTube channel is all stock market and investor relations and stuff like that, right? They call me, I hate the term, but I'm referred to as a pumper in the stock market business, even though I don't agree with that at all because I don't ever hold the companies that we are reporting on. Like, I do news and like I talk about their filings and I talk about their press releases and stuff like that. And so I've never really agreed with the terminology of like, oh, you're a pumper, because that has a very serious implication. But I rub shoulders with a lot of pumpers. And regardless of what happens in the election, specifically referring to the U.S. economy, like, there's not much more room for pumping. Like, it can't get inflated much more. There's no money to inflate it anymore. And so it does not matter, economically at least, what happens this year, like, in terms of the president. It truly does not. Like, I mean, what are we going to do? Inflate the market further? Doesn't make sense. And so I'm sitting here from the perspective of just like, oh, okay, well, this was kind of shitty, but yeah, it's all comes down to social politics. And that's what we don't talk about on this channel, is social politics. All right, how far? No. Okay, so that went too far. This is the part of this base that I'm again, I hate this part of this base, but we're finally getting past the hump right here. This is where it's broken. And so after this, it'll finally look good. I sound and look tired, basically playing with my eyes closed. Yep. I could probably play Sons of the Forest with my eyes closed. I was on TikTok the other day, and I was watching a video from a blind gaming content creator, which that's a thing. That's actually a thing. There's blind people who play video games all the time. And she was talking about the new accessibility feature in Diablo 3, which basically gives you audio cues of which way to travel with your quest. And I thought that was genius. She said it doesn't work inside of the dungeons, but like transversing around the world of Diablo 3, like something will literally just beep at you and tell you, oh, turn right, turn left, you know, go this way, go that way. So really unique. Definitely a unique product there. And I love accessibility, stuff like that. Because I had a roommate. Again, I mean, I grew up, like, my college house was just 4 dudes, 4 gamers that would just literally sit around and game and go to school together constantly. That's all we did. And so one of my roommates was colorblind. And it was really unique watching him experience games differently than me in just really subtle ways, too. And so we never did, and I haven't lost, like, we're no longer friends kind of thing. But we were always going to surprise, well, we always wanted to surprise him with one of those, like, color correcting glasses for people who are colorblind. That type of stuff fascinates me, that type of technology exists. And that people have to, like, pay an arm and a leg to get it kind of thing. When it's something that would literally just, like, make their life so much better. I will check out that damn poll. You know what? Hang on. Wait for it. Did I freeze my computer doing this? Hang on. Okay. Sacrificing freezing my computer here because I'm off of Sons of the Forest. All right, where'd you put the poll? In Sons? I don't see a poll in here. Where'd you put your poll, Master of Food? General games? Join the Base Legend Discord. That's where I'm at right now. I don't see your poll, bro. Where's this poll? Is it in Gen? User polls. Do I not have access to user polls? I think I might need to re-add user polls here. There we go. There we go. My bad. What base should Master of Food do next? I want a cliff base. Yeah, I'm thinking cliff base. Out of all of those, cliff base is the most intriguing. Definitely think that you should do that one. Oh, might as well, right? Might as well. Nope, it's called Discord, not Dickcord. Ah, yeah. 1 second, I'll be back in Sons. Just need to pin that message right there. Okay. Okay. Got it. See you, Master of Food. You have a good one, buddy. All right. So now, I guess... Yeah, let's go ahead and cap this thing off. Probably get 2 levels done on this thing. You know, I guess... Nah. I still need to figure out the best way to, like, take it up to the next level on the previous level. And so I think I need to do another staircase somewhere. That'll be my next step. Come on. There we go. Oh, let's think here. So if this is this spot, you walk in here and it's squared off. I only need to go up 1. All right. I see what I'm going to do. Oh, it's backwards there. All right, hang on. What about over here? Perfect. Take this one then. Okay. Now we take this one. So this one we are going to have to use wood. Oh, Oh, but wait, how am I going to do this without destroying the whole wall? Yeah, I'm going to have to take down the whole wall, aren't I? Don't like that. Spam risk? Nope. You're not going to get me, silly scammers. Alright, so let's think about this. Yeah, they auto hide. It's something that I don't know if I'm a big fan of it or not, if I'm being honest with you guys. Like I think that because like they auto hide for me too, and then I forget that we have certain content in channels or that we have channels in general. And so I don't know if we're gonna keep that going or not. But yeah, there's a ton of channels that auto hide for me or that I didn't even know that Jay created. Like I didn't know we have a Nightingale channel, but we have a Nightingale channel. You know, not complaining about it at all, but would love to know about that when it happened. That's a fun game. Alright, come on now. Okay. So what I want to do here... I almost need to take like this whole roof off, don't I? That's annoying. Oh, come on. Sounds good, 17 dragfishes. Thanks for hanging out with me, buddy. Have a great rest of your day. Let's take this piece out, too. I feel like this is such a chilled, layback stream from, like, what we've been streaming. Like, we've been doing some, like, non-stop action games and stuff like that. And so this is so much more relaxing, in my opinion, than where we've been streaming. I enjoy that. Little change of pace. I mean, really, this is the roots of what we started the channel with. It was just base building. Okay. Finally got that done. What's great is now that I have that done, it's going to take me all of like 10 seconds to do what I needed to do. And then now I got to rebuild that whole roof. So, yay. Spawn item, log. Let's put this in here. Nice. See, look how clean that looks now. There we go. Got to make sure that we do this from the right angle. So we want to do it from the back. So that way you can pull out the front. Just like that. All right, and there's our next level up. Should probably remember to do that first on the next time. Keep building this thing up. You know, actually, that's not a bad idea. We're getting closer and closer to being pretty much done. But, whatever. Whatever. Let's just finish this level. Oops. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Without putting rooms here, it's kind of irrelevant. We don't need all the support pieces. Oops. Don't know if that would have gone over well. Did it again. Amateur hour over here. Man, I thought I already did all those, but I guess not. Got a lot more to do here. So I was thinking, right around the Thanksgiving week, I was going to take a few days off to do some back-end work and get some stuff done on the channel that I've been meaning to do. Because obviously we have all these other social platforms and things like that. So I'm thinking about setting up dual streaming onto additional platforms like Twitch and TikTok and stuff like that. In addition to doing more members-only content. And just more videos and stuff like that in general. Trying to just ramp this up a little bit more before my new kid gets here. Little Christmas baby. That's not even a joke. My new kid comes like, I think Christmas, like 2 days before Christmas. All scheduled and everything like that, so not even expecting it to be any earlier or later. And I know that sounds really ignorant and chauvinistic, but what I mean by that is like, no, it is scheduled. Like it's happening that day. There we go. I swear, building in stone, so much fun, but so tedious. Ooh, come on now. Dude, not nice. What the hell? Why are we not letting me put one here? Let's hop down here and see what's going on. Guess we needed a couple other beams there. Not a problem. Always, every time that I do that, I always add like one too many. Like it's just always been like that. I don't know if it's like a subconscious something, but just every single time that I put 3 down to jump up onto the next level, I always click 3 and it puts that extra piece on top. That probably made no sense to a lot of people if you don't know Sons of the Forest building that well. Alright, almost done with level 3 here. I think when I did the math, I think we got 7 levels to go to have everything mapped out properly. Because this, actually, you know what? I need to do this before I take it up any further. Almost made a big mistake here. No, that ain't right. That ain't right. Oh, did I lose it? No, I got it. I got it. Whew. Was worried for a second. So this is my center. Like, the top of the pyramid is going to be a 3x3 grid. And so I'm making sure that I can keep this 3x3 open the whole time. Come on now. There we go. I messed something up. Hang on. I think I did a 4, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, I got it right. So yeah, this is the section that I'm trying to keep kind of elevated all the way to the top. So once we get to the top, this is going to be the cap of it. But don't want to lose sight of where center is while we're building. Alright. Oh, no. You know what, whatever. This level isn't going to have anything in it, so we might as well cap this so I know where it is. No. Whatever. Come on now. Thank you. Alright, so that's our next level. Go ahead and finish off this section here. Amazing. I didn't feel like removing any pieces, so I just built a little block instead. That makes me really happy that I was able to do that. That's like one of my biggest grievances for a game like Green Hell, is when you make a mistake, you have to use your tools to actually like attack your own thing to break it apart if it's already built. Like you can't just destroy it like this. But sometimes in a game like this, it makes it so much more worthwhile. Oh, you're going to be another piece like that, aren't you? Okay, let's just do it the same way. Exact same way. Just save ourselves that headache. Alright, pretty sure that was all of them. Let's go ahead and do one of these. Get up there. Hey, I got it right this time. Didn't do one too many. Alright, let's get on the edge so that way we can see how this is going in the spot that I hate over here. We're going to turn that into like the water collection area or something like that. Give it some kind of practicality. Make it look like it did it on purpose instead of just make my pyramid too big. But I mean, realistically, I don't think that there's any flat ground except for maybe on the golf course that would have been able to size something this large. I'll need to recount it at the end to see exactly how big it is. Nope. Nope, nope. Doesn't matter though. Pretty much done. With level 3, that is. We obviously have a lot more to go before this thing is done. But we're getting there. And that's what matters most. Damn it. Well, luckily we got this one piece left. So this will work out for us. Alright, cap this off real fast. That sucks. Frame rate's starting to slow down just because of the amount of stuff that I have on here. So I'm only looking at like 40 frames a second on my screen. Beautiful. Alright, well there's level 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Do love that. Oh, I still need to add some walls on the side though. Let's get that done. Love the random log just sticking through back there. It's not attached to anything, so it'll disappear. Don't have to take care of it ourselves. If you were stranded on like an island like this, you'd think that your main focus would be getting off the island, not building massive base structures and things like that. But there's no SOS or anything like that in this game. I wonder if you can make an SOS, like just out of like rocks and stuff. I don't know. Might have to try that. I'm sure you could. I'm sure. Is that it? Alright, so level 3 is done. Which means that we got level 4 next. But we're going to be smart this time and actually figure out our corridors here. So that's going to start, let's see here. So if we're stepping in, that is going to be, yeah, we might as well make this the room. Go a little bit bigger on this one than normal. In fact, we might actually do this one double height. Sure. Why not? Yeah, this will work out. And then let's see here. We don't need much here, so you know what we should do? Let's go ahead and just take the hallway of it. Stretch it like this. We'll curve it in. Yeah, just like that. Nice. We'll curve it in going this way. But have this kind of open up into an even bigger room. Alright, that's good enough there. Nice. Alright, and so this one is going to be the stairway up. Let's go ahead and put it right at the end here. But we might as well get the stairway put up before we do anything else, so that way we don't have to deal with that headache again. Okay. Love that. Okay. Cool. Ditch that. So I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this level before I call it today, but we'll at least be able to finish this little side room. Oh, and I guess I need to put some stairs here too before anything else happens. So let's take care of that. Nice. Love it. Alright, let's go get our log again. You really don't see how big this thing is until you get off of it, and then you realize, like, oh wow, yeah, okay. This actually is a pretty big one that we're doing. No, did I take that? Yeah, I took another log. Damn it. Not what we're trying to do here. Alright, took a stone, not a log. There we go. Alright, so that's fixed up now. But I only want to really focus on this hallway and room. I don't really care about anything else. All right. Not too shabby. Might as well cap all these while we're here. Oops. I think once I add the lighting into this one, that's when it's really going to start coming out. I need to finish. It actually dawned on me the other day that I haven't even like done a base reveal on my most recent build in this game. But there's a mega base that like we haven't shown off yet called the Private Grotto. And it's not even really a grotto, because like a grotto is a man-made cave with a pool inside of it. That's what a grotto is, like it's man-made. It's like a man-made structure sitting on top of a waterfall. So I guess it's like a private waterfall is the better way of saying it, but grotto just sounds cooler. So anyway, that's coming up in the near future here at Base Legend. I need to finish that video. Do a fun base reveal on that one, and then also do another community highlight, show off one of our community guys' bases, Master of Food. Okay, let's add some supports in on this. So we can get rid of some of these beams. Oops, didn't need one there. Yeah, it's a corner. Alright, so now we can take out pretty much all, actually we should be able to get all of the vertical beams here. Gotta love that. I think, and I'm not 100% sure about this, but I want to check one day if you can do longer distances with stone or with logs, because I'm not entirely sure what that case is. But I always feel like you can do a longer throw with the stone. That might just be incidental though. I don't think there's any evidence to support that aside from just my personal experience. Alright, so this is done. This is at least supported. Wasoup noodle dill. Was wondering if you'd see my message that we were doing the stream right now. I had to change the time that I stream, so it's no longer 1:30. It's 2, and we were just talking about this too. It's daylight savings this past weekend. And so, like, everybody's clocks and stuff in the United States got screwed up. And so I think I'm like an hour later than when I normally would be streaming. That's why. That's the reason. Alright, add that there, that there. Yeah, buddy. Nice. Alright, so let's get these supports in. How you doing, Dill? Everything good in your world? Guess I'm gonna keep those two supports, right? No point in getting rid of them. But gonna get rid of these, that's for sure. Alright, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, you know what? Let's get this log in here real quick. Get the side pieces done. Whee! Alright, now we can go ahead and cap this wall off. I will say this is probably one of my least intricate builds. Like, there's not too much happening with this one. But yeah, it's definitely one of the... Wait, what the hell? Did I... That wasn't supposed to be a wall. I just confused myself a little bit there. Sorry about that. Fill that back in. This is where the wall's supposed to be. Jeez. You know, one thing that I haven't done here is actually add any doors or anything like that either. And I don't know if I'm going to. I kind of like the idea of just having these open passages for this one, as opposed to anything else. I don't know. I like the concept a little bit. Nice. Nope. Okay. Nice. Gotta love when everything's just like super clean like this. It's one of the main reasons why I also say that if you're base building, especially in Sons of the Forest, focus on getting all of your support stuff done. Like, grid your whole base out before you bother putting any walls on it. Because otherwise you're going to have to, you will inevitably have to destroy a big portion of your build just to get it looking right. Got it. Look at this beauty. I didn't realize it was a 5x4 here. It's a pretty big room. Man, so we can fit a 5x4 on this base with like no footprint whatsoever. This thing does not show off much of a footprint, and I kind of am a little concerned about that because that means this thing is that big. Damn, buddy. I guess just covering that up isn't a big deal either. Whew, this thing's looking good. Alright, so before we go up to the next level, which I still have to complete the previous level, but this is something that I should have done the last level early, and I just didn't do that. Damn it, come on, work with me here. Thank you. Nope. You know what? That can stay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. So the reason I wanted to do this was just to keep an eye on when there's this center, like, what's a good way to put this? This center right here, this 3x3 center, is the cap of the pyramid. And so I don't want to bother covering it up or anything. I want to keep this thing separate just the whole way through. Not bad. All right. Time is up. All right, so let's see how much more we can get in about 10-15 minutes here. Need to run out to the grocery store with my daughter. So I need to call it fairly soon here. What the hell's down there? Just heard noise down there, but this is a peaceful playthrough. And I think Kelvin, this is going to sound ridiculous, but I think Kelvin's buried underneath the base somewhere. Because he kind of trapped himself while I was putting down the initial structures. Which I know sounds a little ridiculous, but if you know anything about Kelvin, you know how easy that is to happen. Man, this is just coming together perfectly. See how much more we can get done in about 10 minutes. Then I'm going to call it and go buy some food because I'm hungry. I was thinking about doing a compilation of some of my favorite mega bases that Jay and I have put together in this game and other games and like Power World and stuff. Thank you for 1306. Appreciate that subscribe. Thank you to all of our subscribers, but thank you for that new one that just came in. Let's go ahead and hop on over here. I was thinking about doing a compilation of kind of my favorite and best base builds so far. We have a lot of them at this point, and a lot of ones that we never even bothered to release just because we've been a little busy and preoccupied with other things. And so there's definitely some content that Jay and I want to get out that we haven't had a chance to. I need a manager. Like, realistically, I'm trying to get my revenues up on the other YouTube channel just a little bit more. And then we're probably going to hire somebody to help with some of the admin work and like manage our schedules and stuff like that. Because, I mean, when you run 2 YouTube channels and one of them is enough to, like, pay a living wage to 3 or 4 people, you need the help to actually manage it. This gaming channel's fun, but it still doesn't need that much help kind of getting it going. The other one where we have brand deals and stuff like that, that needs help organizing it. Like, for instance, I missed a meeting this morning. Or I didn't miss, but I was late to a meeting this morning with one of our brand deals. Still closed the deal. You know, still got a really, really, really great deal from that guy. But still, I was like 5 minutes late to the meeting that I set up just because of how hectic things have been lately. Gotta love that. I'm complaining about, like, the worst thing in the world. Like, I'm a full-time YouTuber. I can't complain about that. Can't complain about that in the slightest. Man, we are actually speeding along on this one. I was going to say that I wasn't going to be able to do a another level. I think I just proved myself wrong here. Because that was the last, like, of the columns here. So now what we got to do is just kind of stretch this stuff across. And we got it. Love it. Just run with it like that. This one won't take me much longer. Like, now that we're actually in a rhythm of building the step pyramid. When we were first building it, that was a pain getting everything situated to do it right. But now that we're kind of like in the midst of it, this is nothing. Whew. Frame rate is dipping under 30 though. That's crazy to me. That to me, that's how a base in this game eventually should become. Like, your base should be large enough to start impacting your game's performance a little bit. Conan's a good example of that. Like, you can literally build anywhere in Conan. Love that game. Trying to get into the Funcom Creator program. Try to get some access into Dune. Start streaming that game as it's coming out. Yep, went one too high here. Pull that back. Nice. Oh, come on. We were so close. We're on like the last one here, aren't we? Boom. Look at that. Oh, what the hell? That's not how it's supposed to be. Alright, why are you not going in there? Because you don't have any supports. That's why. It's understandable. Definitely understandable. Alright, so now everything should have supports though, so we should be able to cap this all real fast. As I said, should be able to cap it all real fast. Is this another one of those? Nope, still got that one in. Nice. Oh, come on, we were there. See, when your frame rate starts slowing down because of how big your build is, you start running into a couple of headaches while building, like frame rate slowdowns, preventing proper placement. All right, here we are. All right, so if you see, here, check it out. Free camera on. So if you look at it now, we only got a couple more levels to go. Still need to wall that next level. But still coming together. And all of the internals here, like this, it does have rooms inside of it. Like, I think that's one of the more important things to note here, is that it does have rooms inside of it. And so you do travel through the whole pyramid. It's not like it's just an external look. But everything, it's one path too. And I think that that's the proper way to do this. It's just one path to get through the whole pyramid. But that's what we're looking at so far. Let's go ahead and put walls on the outside of it. And then, hang on, let's count real fast. 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay. So if we're going in one each time, that means we got 3 or 4 more levels left to go. Not much left to do. And it's going to be even less time than that because each level steps in. Because, you know, step pyramid kind of thing. And so with each level stepping in like that, the last 3, 4 levels are going to take as much time as probably the first level combined, you know? So it shouldn't be that big. Shouldn't be that bad. We do need to eventually furnish this thing. Which, how are we going to furnish? Haven't thought about that one. Probably going to be just a lot of fire. A lot of fire, a lot of skull effigies. That type of thing. And just capping this wall here. Love that. Love how this is coming together. All right, let's just take care of this real fast. Oh, you know what I just realized? Not only did I screw up by having a log too close to the stair, and I need to now remove one of these double stairs. The other one. I want the bottom one, not the top one. There it is. Yeah, okay. But to fix something, I forgot to put this piece on. There we go. If you want something done, do it properly, am I right? Alright, so that's it for the step pyramid today. Next time in Sons of the Forest, we'll be continuing on this monstrosity. Let's take another look at it with the free camera. It's big, isn't it? We're going to turn a lot of it gold, too. And so I think that's going to be one of the more exciting parts. But as I've mentioned, oops, wrong button, free camera off. As I've mentioned, it's fully accessible. You know, like I didn't just build a pyramid, you know, so we got to furnish this whole damn thing with torches and just everything. That's my favorite feature. If you didn't know this, like I'm building in the swamp. So like this is water, like all this is water that I can drink right here. So the first floor is just entirely water, completely flooded. But then we have rooms in literally every other section of this pyramid. And it's all just one path too. So it's not like you have to go through and like find all these different paths and stuff like that. No, it's all one path. There's only one entrance into this pyramid. Love it. It's like a labyrinth pyramid. All right, so that's it for me, guys. My name's Kevin. This channel is Base Legend. We build bases in games. That's what we do. Like if you have a game and there's a base building mechanic or a survival crafting mechanic and we can build something to live in, that's what we do. We build stuff. And so I know that there's a big community of people who like base building in games. That's why we created the Base Legend community. Feel free to join up on that community. It's the link right there in the pinned comment. Where's my pinned comment? About right there. Yeah, we'll say right about there. So anyway, that's kind of what we do here all day, every day. We play survival games. We play horror games. Mostly, if it's got a base building mechanic, that's kind of the big thing about it. And so let's see, what's the schedule this week? Today was Sons of the Forest. I was going to do Grounded yesterday, but I had something come up, so I couldn't stream yesterday. And so that means that Grounded is going to be on Thursday, because tomorrow is a J stream, which means either Disney's Dreamlight Valley or Nightingale or Once Human. Those are the three games that he does. I'm in Grounded this coming Thursday. And then probably going into either some DayZ or some Green Hell. Might go back to Green Hell this coming Friday and have a really fun Friday stream and all of that. Anyway, you guys know how it goes. I always put the trailers of the games that we've been playing today. Not your videos. Watch later. Thank you. I always put the trailers of the games. Come on, crash out already. Sons of the Forest is one of those games where you need to crash it to quit it. Makes it so much easier when you're just crashing out of it. Close it. All right. But anyway, I always put the trailer of what we're going to be playing or what we have been playing. For those of you who haven't seen it, love Sons of the Forest. Probably my favorite survival game of 2024 here. Whew. Look at that benchmark. Last gameplay reached 88 frames per second. That's nice. Do you guys use Razer Cortex? If you guys don't use Razer Cortex, you should. It'll be worth it. It helps you like speed up your computer when you're playing a really kind of big game or a lofty game like Sons of the Forest that has a lot of requirements to it. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. As I said, my name's Kevin. This is Base Legend, and if you're a fan of survival games, horror games, psychological horror games, basically any of those games that let you build stuff in them, like bases and stuff like that, that's what we do here at Base Legend all day, every day. We release content every single day, so if you haven't, now's a great time to like and subscribe to the channel. I'm out of here, though. I'm going to go off to the grocery store. and have some fun here. Let's see. I need to change this message though. Let's see. Stream has ended. Jay is on tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. There we go. All right, y'all. You have a great rest of your day.